Hello, my name is Mars, and welcome back to Pyre. We are at the start of the final cycle of the rites, and we have the Pyrehearts to face in our final vanilla rite. Let's go after them. It is daybreak. You are set forth now for the Cairn of Ha'ub, for what appears to be the final time. Thereafter, you shall return here for one last exile's final chance at liberty. Here we go. A lot of this is me very much going through the motions, but they're fun motions. I feel like the game is dragging on a little longer than I thought it would, and that's not a bad thing because it's very fun, the gameplay, but the story really feels like it's hit a lull. I was thinking that climactic speech that I gave everyone where I had to choose the words very carefully and all, that felt like this is the final cycle of the rites kind of thing. I'm really surprised it wasn't. I'm not really complaining about it, but I don't know. It's interesting. Tamitha expressed an interest in taking this route. Baruki spots a convenient landing here. Tamitha, let's go with you. Locate the missing drive imps? What the heck? Your intentions to explore the dry flats of Lixand were dashed when, on your arrival, several of the wagon's strong-willed drive imps escaped. Fortunately, their disposition towards mischief proves predictable enough, and soon all the imps are once again accounted for. However, Tamitha also has a nasty bite to show for it. Blast little buggers, I'll skewer them one day. You dressed the minor wound, which ought to heal soon. But the incident took much of your remaining time this day, and left both you and Tamitha awaiting its merciful conclusion. Oh dang. Maybe I won't use you this time, Tamitha. Tamitha is staring out the window as you approach. I miss flying, reader darling. Take it from me, it feels as good as you'd expect. It's not enough for those Commonwealth brutes to cast us down here. If they can get their fingers on us, they make sure we never fly again as once we did. All while calling it an act of mercy. Let me ask you something, You've learned a thing or two. What have your studies taught you of my kind? The violence they have caused, they have suffered. You share a common ancestor, or I know little of her kind. The long-held enmity between the Harps and the Commonwealth has led the winged race to ruin. They've suffered. You know that the Harps have long survived on the brink of extinction, and the warriors of the High-Wing remnants are all that remain of them now. They may see little recourse at this point than to avenge their fallen, and see to it that the Commonwealth suffers in return for all that has transpired. Such sympathies could not have earned you popularity, I gather, darling. In fairness, you leave out a number of atrocities my people have inflicted upon yours, but nonetheless, you seem to have the gist of it. My kind certainly aren't known for their good sense of humor, I can tell you that. My little tongue got me into no small amount of difficulty till I learned to keep it well under control. The mountains I come from, the views there certainly are something, but there's a bleakness to it too. Being surrounded only by those consumed by the desire to avenge. We're very proud like that. Everybody vying to be the strongest, to kill the most of you. That way we might just get a shot with the prince, continue the line, if he even exists. Your understanding is that the males of the harp are all gone, though perhaps one remains. Oh goodness. Imagine that being the best case scenario, darling. She shakes her head. Anyway, I was just thinking I rather enjoy the traveling we've done. The change of scenery does me some good. Perhaps I'll stick to wandering after all this. In fact, I have a fancy for some wandering right now, if you'll excuse me. She heads out of the wagon into the dry flats of Dromore Valley. Let's continue. On to the Cairn of Ha'ub. What's up, Sir Deluge? We've probably spent the least time with you out of any of the other triumvirates. Slug Market? Hey guys, say, whatever happened to that Tay you brought in here sometimes? You know, the loopy one, frizzy hair, always handling all the merchandise? I liked her. Aw. Oh, gah. Pile of stardust. I don't really need it. Here, take Kalmer's anklet. Let's buy one of these, the Fortified Star Serum or the Fortified Moon Serum. Let's put some quickness on Tamitha. I mean Pamitha. I always do that. God damn it. You're very, very quick already, but we'll make you even quicker. To make up for the fact that you lost some. You guys have a good day out there. Ooh, a page about talismans. Let's read it. Survival often is conflated with the physical. When we think of survival, we assume the need to sustain our bodies or improve our bodies. The strong survive. But, and take it from an alpha chief, there are different kinds of strength. The spirit is what drives us. By comparison, the body's impulses are weak. Here on the downside, faith is found in limited supply. Trinkets and mere baubles that would barely fetch a price in our homeland here are talismans. Seek talismans that mean something to you. Hold on to one that you hold dear. It shall reward you with reminders of your faith, your power, your potential. I feel like I give Jomar a different voice every time. I'm sorry about that. Alright. We are so early on in this episode and we're already commencing the rite. Dear God. After making all the necessary preparations amid the dusty waste of the cairn of Ha'ub, you and your companions await the commencement of the rites. It is quieter even than usual at the onset of such events. The lone minstrel appears, bearing some sort of news. I have checked, and it appears as though the Pyrehearts have not yet arrived, Reader Madam. There is no sign of Sir Deluge or anyone. Their sigil is not set either. If what he says is true, and your adversaries are not present, then you presume the rite cannot commence. However, the stars themselves soon indicate you are mistaken. None of this, please. I'm gonna do another playthrough where I really try and master all of these Titan stars, but not this one. I wanna get a good ending on my first playthrough, and the Titan stars are antithesis to that. So yeah, I like winning. I'm sorry.
Reader, the Commonwealth, your home. Today it is aflame, much like a stack of books. Aflame because of you. Because of your outlandish plan. Not that you care. Not that you shall live to see this place again. Your attempts at revolution shan't succeed. Though by all means keep trying. As for myself, I shall enjoy presiding over these remaining rites.
The rite is set to commence, but your adversaries, they have failed to show. Whoa! They just gave up on this whole thing, or maybe something happened, I don't know. Indeed. As the rites are drawing to a close, some of the triumvirates whom we have met, perhaps they are beginning to decide the stars are not worth heeding any longer. Sir Deluge, you wonder whether he would give up on the rites like that. Oh, like hell he would. Absolutely. He lacks in courage, that much is certain. Though his desire to prove his competence did seem to spur him on. In any case, we have begun the ceremony here, and so I ask that we end it. How?
Who shall besmirch the Nightwing's name?
Let's see. I think I want to use Volfred. Let's try out Lose Bow. I like that. I like that one. And I think I'm just gonna keep these talismans on y'all. Let's start with Pamitha,
Ametha,
Ruki,
Ruki,
and Volfred.
Volfred. It is done.
Let us end this and be on our way. Conceding in the rights is frowned upon. Believe me, I should know. God, this is so sad. How?
Lo, even your adversaries have abandoned you.
This is so sad.
And it is done.
Oh, God.
The Nightwings prevail by default. Not that their adversaries even care.
We got some achievements there that I thought would be really hard to get. Prevail in a right without your pyre being doused even once, and prevail in no more than 3 dousings. Oh my god, and they just give it to you in one of these. That was so sad. That was easy. Don't say why the rest of you are so dour.
Boundless are the teachings of the scribes.
They don't even get enlightenment for that.
Now
Ugh.
take your sordid business someplace else.
That was so depressing. Ugh. Okay, I guess we're gonna continue on. No one speaks further of the Pyrehearts back at the Black Wagon. Everyone is instead preoccupied with the rite that is to come. Our final chance at liberty presents itself at last. You surmise that to be the long and short of it, then? The stars always shine with truth. The ending of the cycle of the rites is now upon us. He looks over to you. Please look forth, reader madam, and see this for yourself. You may well surmise where we are going next. The others turn to you as well. You turn toward the wagon's door. You know what you shall see out there. Now, however, the time has come to face it. The dim and fading light of the final star still pierces through the darkness, demanding your attention, guiding you toward the endpoint of your path. You see plain the golden star of Solium. Look upon it for the last. Oh, I'm so sad. Not just because the game is ending, but also because that was so pathetic. Our chance of success went up a little bit. Oh god, we're not facing any of these people. They've all quit, basically. The last remaining stars shall soon be gone. We have this one last chance to get one of us out. May the scribes be merciful to us all. Oh, the True Nightwings. Let's go. You are summoned to the Fall of Solium for your 7th and final Liberation Rite. Thus shall the cycle of the rites be ended for an age. You sense that if the rites ever shall commence again, it shall not be during your lifetime, or that of any of your companions, even the longest-lived ones. The stars reveal to you one thing more. The adversary whom you face shall be Oralech. Already he has crossed Scribe's Gate and awaits your arrival. If the 8 scribes created the Nightwings in their own likeness, perhaps it is only fitting that the Nightwings should, in the end, be forced to face themselves. It is a shame that we should have to confront Oralech in the end. Our goals should never have been at cross purposes. I am surprised that this is what the scribes desire. For now, it may be best that you recover until dawn. Regain your strength as best you can for the coming trial. Rest well, reader. The group disperses as exhaustion sets in. At dawn, you fly to Mount Elodial to make a final effort to achieve your plan and get somebody home, but who? I already know.
Foolish reader. Your so-called friends. You are accomplice to their hateful plot. They are exploiting you. You shall never have your freedom.
I don't mind, dude. I'm fine. By dawn, you were already up and about after a troubled slumber. The black wagon is prepared for its final voyage to the fall of Solium. No one speaks. As you lift into the skies, the lone minstrel raises his voice, cutting through the somber mood.
Liberatus.
Reader, a certain olden ballad comes to mind just now.
Tristatage.
I think it may benefit the circumstance. Perhaps it may help pass the time along our flight. Would you mind it very much if I were to play the song from the Nightwings? By all means. Darren Korb's voice, that's all I want to hear right now. A song from the Lone Minstrel may help lift the spirits of your companions at this vital time. I'm feeling very down right now, Tariq, and you would really help me out. Me, not even them. You urge the Lone Minstrel to play his ballad so that all among you might hear it. He begins without another word.
When the stars align, the rites shall come to bear. Illuminate the signs, the exiles shall be there. All are not the same, but three shall be as one. Freedom in flame, the end has just begun. Strength may break our own, but twisted make unbrave. Together on their own, the journey shall be made. The journey shall be.
You touch down amid the fading glory of Mount Elodial to make pilgrimage to the summit for one last time. There, one last liberation rite shall soon commence. There, one last exile shall regain his or her freedom. All others shall remain to carry out their sentences here in the downside for the remainder of their lives. And in the Commonwealth, the plan of which you are a part shall either come to fruition or shall be suppressed. Seek the Curse Scribe's favor. I'm guessing you can guess who I want to liberate next. Not even next, finally. After having landed, you join Ruki on an expedition to the monument of Jomur Amenimane for what is likely to be the final time. So this is really it, huh? End of the line and all that? One last shot of getting out of here, and then that's it. If we don't make it, we're stuck. Forever. Wait. Even if we do make it out, those of us the reader doesn't pick, I guess we're all just going nowhere. We'll just go about our business here, then. I hope you scribes are hearing me, because that's not okay. I've been busting my chops all this time, thinking one day I'll get out of here. I just want to see my mom. Those stupid uncles, too. Hey, reader, if you're listening too, you better pick me, sister. I'm really sorry it's taken me so long to get to you, Ruki. Your story is really touching to me. Out of the people who are left, I feel bad about leaving Pamitha. Volfred and Bertrude seem like they'd be okay staying down here. You feel like you need to get out. Hey, I never noticed his tail is actually green. I'd never noticed that before. He really has a green tail. Weird time to notice that, but okay. Soon he is finished. You return to the wagon in silence, feeling as though Jomur Amenimane has shown you favor. At dawn, you shall begin your last ascent. For now, your vocations may occupy what little time you have to spare. Oh, he gained presence. Nice. Alright. Who wants to talk? Ruki is counting the group supply of soul when he sees you approach. He rushes right up to you as per his custom. Hey, sister. I was just seeing what we could pick up from the slug market next chance we get. Been writing some numbers here, and by my count, we've made old Falcon Ron richer by 1,169 souls so far, if you can believe it. Sometimes I think he's fleecing us for all we're worth, you know? But I figure we got a decent arrangement going. Hoarding soul ain't gonna do us any good down here, and Ron's merchandise can help us get ahead. Those talismans are weird, right? But they seem to work. Especially if you heap some of that Stardust stuff onto them, right? Saya, you don't think it's cheating, using that stuff, do you, sister? No, everyone else uses it too. He does not give you the opportunity to answer. Though anyway, that Ron and I, we go way back alright, like you don't even know. He and I, why, technically, we knew each other even back before I ended up down here. He was one of my importers, so to speak. Yeah, he and I, we had a good thing going for a while, since all sort of junked downriver to him, and back in the Commonwealth, the soul was still worth something to some folk. One day, of course, the jig was up for me, you understand. So imagine his surprise when I ran into him, right here in his home turf. You make an effort to imagine Falcon Ron's surprise. Yeah, so Ron didn't shed no tears about me getting thrown down. When I first met him face to face, he just says, "Oh, hey, Mr. Greentail," like he's expecting me or something. Though he did seem pretty miffed at losing me as a supplier. But he got me as a customer. Believe you me, his prices would be 10 times worse if not for Rookie Greentail's premier loyalty discount taken off the top. Just whatever you do, don't go around asking questions about him. Believe you me, the less we know about our good chum Falcon Ron, the better. Anyways, I'm off to chase my tail for a bit, so I'll be seeing you around, sister. Your tail is green, did you know that? He bounced off out of the wagon. Oh, man. Alright. I want to mentor somebody. I want to mentor Volfred. Certainly, I would appreciate your point of view. You and Volfred go over his understanding of his aura and its connection to his presence, both physical and spiritual. The discussion proves informative. It's not going to be enough to level him up, though. Damn it. I always try to bear that in mind, that together our auras grow even stronger. Right. I could actually... Could I level this up? I don't know. I have Stardust left that I haven't used. Would the Stardust work on this? It would. Yeah, I'm thinking of not liberating Volfred, but at least using him in the final rite. So, I want to upgrade his talisman, which seems like a really good talisman. Alright. Scribe's Gate. Final time. A messenger imp with news and rumors from the other side somehow tracks you down in the narrow passageways of Mount Elodial. The imp's message pertains to Tay, who you liberated at the fall of Solium, and whose past transgressions have all been forgiven since her return to the Commonwealth. You learn that she was taken in by a well-to-do foster family, and was to be given private schooling of the highest order in the Astralist tradition. A theocratic sect believing divine authority rests with the stars. They alone dictate the future. Oh no! Gonna put her through a spiritual, whatever you call it, dilemma. They promised her that, in time, she might one day have the honor of teaching the children of the Commonwealth herself. However, she soon went her own way, insisting that the 8 scribes themselves were calling her. She started wandering again, all on her own. That is, until she located Volfred's agents. Thus, her wandering ceased, and the ranks of the revolution grow stronger. Tay also left a simple message. Believe in the scribes. You thank the messenger imp for the report, as your companions gather to discuss. You keep on telling those snooty Commonwealth good-for-nothings what's up, Tay. She better be more careful, else they'll throw her right back in here with the rest of us. That one, very powerful indeed, a sorceress of sorts. A certain air about her, most intriguing. She has the manner of a saint, that one. She knows in her heart the traditions of the scribes. The news of Tay's liberation fills you and your fellow exiles with newfound resolve. Plus one hope. Good luck, girl. You stand before the scribe's gate with your companions. The gate guardian is there, as ever, but you sense something different in her.
Escutin Luctavas.
The exiles of the Nightwings. We shall not meet again after the coming rite.
Simnanderus.
Tariq and I, it shall be time we take our rest, I think.
Salutiam, Ceres.
Greetings, Celeste. I would tell you that the Nightwings are prepared, though this time, I am uncertain anyone amongst us feels thus.
Onvisacare.
We have a duty to uphold, Tariq.
Taruntadaje.
And then what, Celeste?
Petara Nilum.
And then nothing. Not for the rights, or us. Not till the dawn of a new age.
Fransage Lostium.
Now, Nightwings, step forward. Please state your names, and what is it that you seek whilst crossing Scribe's Gate? One by one, your fellow exiles approach her, now with sureness in their step. If I may, my name is Wolfred Sandalwood. I long as yet to see an age where freedom is one's birthright, and no longer are good people such as these forced to contend for it.
Sema brevedusta.
Tamitha Thane here. I came seeking my blood sister Tamitha's forgiveness, since she ended up in here because of me. Maybe something good can come of it, as yet. We are called Big Bertrude. We seek to fulfill the plan of Sandalwood, for we are fond of him and his beliefs. And then, to go about our business. Rookie Greentail's my name, remember me? Look, I just want to get out of here with all my chums and go see Mama back home. Long as she knows I'm alright. Finally, you step forth once more. You, a crippled scholar who vowed to help her friends be free again, and who managed to come this far with this group. The gate guardian observes you for a moment, then motions past the archway toward the summit.
Gratan octolorica.
The 8 scribes bid the Nightwings welcome. Go forth with glory.
Disasaivaros.
Except for you, Tariq. You stay right here. I thought you said.
Rictus tafinem.
The rites are not yet ended, Tariq. Aw, she got a smile on her face. He looks to her, then over to the rest of you.
Revis cavas.
Pardon me, everyone. I shall be there when the stars align. I still don't really understand who these two are, but I don't know. Maybe if I'd read that chapter in the book about all the rules of the rites, I would have found out, but I hope they can find some peace after all this is done, and a purpose. The Gate Guardian and the Lone Minstrel remain together as the rest of you depart. You have gained the summit of Mount Elodial for the 7th time, the final time in which any one of you shall have a chance to leave the downside. The Beyonder Crystal seeks you. What's up? Thank you for visiting on such short notice, reader. I understand you have important matters to attend to. So, let me be blunt. Please, listen for a moment then. I know this whole affair is coming to an end, all of it. I sense the binds that form the rites becoming weak. Which means, soon, you will not need me anymore. Not that you have needed me at any point, but still, my services will not be of any further use. I would love to tell you that this means I shall be free from my eternal prison. For some of my Beyonders, it shall be a release. My accomplices are bound by weaker words than those which have bound me. They shall fade away, I think, and finally rest. I, however, shall remain. She hesitates for a moment. Thus, I have a proposition for you. I do not know where you shall go from here, but I ask you to take me there, wherever it shall be. By that I mean, take this stone prison of mine and keep it. Do not just leave it, as all your predecessors have, each time their stay among the Nightwings reached an end. Soon, the Beyonder Crystal shall serve no use at all, except to keep me trapped. I am content to remain thus, for I have little choice, but I would prefer to do so in your company. For I do enjoy your company, reader. This may not be much of a compliment, but I assure you that I much prefer your company to an eternity of solitude. I have no wish to see you again in years, and to eventually decay whilst I remain unchanging. But I should rather have more years whilst having contact. Even if those years are to be brief, they shall afford me many more in which I might think back upon our times. Nor do I expect you to accommodate my needs, for I am well aware I have my limits in accommodating yours. That is to say, I wish you to go forth after this night, and live your life however you see fit. For your own sake. May all this Rite's business enrich your coming days somehow. And, in considering that life after this night, if you think that there may be a place in it for me, however small, then, once again, I simply ask that you take me along. That way, should you ever wish to visit me again sometime, you could, and I would like to have that as an option, more than not. My request here is a selfish one, for there is little I can offer in exchange other than what little my companionship is worth. Perhaps I could lull you to sleep once in a while.
Orirenta.
Who knows? You could always try to sell the Beyonder Crystal for a reasonable sum somewhere, or something to that end. There must be someone out there with an interest in this thing. So then, you have heard my sad little proposition. What do you say? Why not? Sandra has proved to be a kindred spirit. You would rather not part ways with her. I think she's changed enough since her days in an assassin that she doesn't deserve this anymore. It's not going to save her from being trapped forever, but if I can give her some amount of comfort, I would like to do that. You grasp the Beyonder Crystal and set it into the folds of your clothing. Sandra senses this and makes a sound as though surprised.
Nemrajo ligaratos.
Thank you, reader. She is at a loss for a moment then.
Savoshere fasien.
Let us go, then, from this place. Go and face your last remaining adversaries. May you crush them under heel and achieve the outcome which you seek. I believe you shall prevail. She disappears into the stone for now. You took the Beyonder Crystal with you. Alright, Falcon Ron. This is gonna be our last meeting. What do you have to say? Hey guys. I guess you probably heard the big news, huh? Yeah, I'm going out of business here, I guess. Just hasn't been the same, you know, what with all the stars fading out and stuff. Anyways, just wanted to say, you guys are great, and I sure am gonna miss having you guys as customers and all of that. But I got some good news though, too. All my stuff, it's all on sale now, and I will throw a little extra there just for you, okay? So, enjoy, and maybe I'll be seeing you guys around, okay? Henceforth, all of Falcon Ron's goods are 5% off. Great. I love that. A mound of stardust. I do not have the money for that, bud. But I'll sell some stuff that I'm not going to use anymore so I can buy some serums and whatnot. I don't use this anymore. Or Triesta's Bloom. Or this one. Or this one. Or this one. Or this one. So I'll buy... Heck, I'll buy some of this moon serum. I'll buy all these serums. And I'll buy some stardust for Volfred. How about? And then I think we're all done here. See ya, Ron. Alright. Let's see. I want to put this on Volfred. Damn, that's good. Who do I want to give presents to? Rookie. Quickness. Who needs the quickness? Volfred, you need the quickness. Who needs the hope? Pamitha, you need the hope. Come see us again, guys. Commence the final liberation. You have gained the summit of Mandalorial for the 7th time. Very few stars remain above to light your way as you await the commencement of the final Liberation Rite. The lone minstrel finds you clutching the Book of Rites, seeking there perhaps some bit of wisdom that has eluded you thus far.
Negaratus.
Reader, we may not have a chance to speak again after this. I may have to go.
Yara mitage.
I wish to say that I am grateful for having made your acquaintance, and I shall remember you with fondness. I wish you well this night and always. Go forth with glory. Then he looks up and he extends his hand in friendship. You clasp it. You see Wolfred has joined you. All of your companions are there with him, in fact. It is strange for me to say, given the circumstances of our meeting, reader, but it has truly been a pleasure. Onward now. Let us achieve our plan. You got this, sister. You got us this far. No way this is any tougher than what it took to get here. Well, reader darling, what do you say we give those old scribes a real show to remember then, shall we? Reader, reading 1. Thou art both wiser and less irritating than most others of thy kind. We have learned something from thee, and we are grateful. You look upon your fellow exiles, your companions, with whom you have withstood the downside, and with whom you shall now conduct this final rite.
Seramiscus.
Begging your pardon, but my time has come. We shall see each other soon. He departs. After this night, the outcome of Wolfred's plan, the plan of which you have all been a part, shall be decided, one way or another. For now, all you can do is strive to prevail against your final adversaries, so that one last companion may go free. You rise to join your fellow exiles as the last remaining stars ignite. The final liberation rite of this age shall now commence. Let us bring about harmony. None of this, please. This is too important, Titan Stars. Oh, God. Oh, God. Even the tooltips are...
Look,
Ugh.
for one last time, upon the fall of Solium, dear reader. Hear me for one last time. For soon, the few remaining stars shall fade away, leaving you stranded there for your remaining days in that forsaken land where you deserve to be. The rabble that you roused here in the Commonwealth shall be put down. The exiles whom you liberated all shall fall in line. But first, let us get on with this last Liberation Rite. You face none other than yourselves. Each so unlike the glorious Nightwings of yore. 'Tis a shame that one of you shall soon be free, for you deserve each other.
The pyres burn, and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. But before the lone minstrel can concur as per the custom, not another word. The demon Oralech slowly raises his clawed fingers to his mask. The false Nightwings have arrived at last. Long have I awaited this. My freedom once was stolen from me. Then I was cheated of it here upon this mountaintop. You may now attempt to take it from me once more. He stands there for a moment, silent. Then Oralech dons his mask and stands prepared. May these damned rites cease forever for the misery which they caused. How did their Ash and Cole get so good? Nightwings, we shall not meet again after tonight, for the cycle of the rites is all but ended. Thus, I would have your decision. On whose behalf shall you conduct this final liberation rite? The one whom you anoint, or else the exile Oralech shall be returned. Godspeed, reader. You know what is at stake better than I. I have utmost faith in you to make the best decision and conduct this rite with glory. Nightwings, the star's remaining light grows dim. Your decision, please. All right. It is time now to choose who, if anyone among you, shall go free this one last time. The rest of you shall remain on the downside to the end of your days. One by one, you meet the gazes of each of your fellow exiles. Bertrude, Ruki, Volfred, Pamitha. Your fellow exiles, your companions, your friends. Together you have come this far, but now the downside and the rights conspire to tear your group apart and disrupt your plan. But I can just refuse? I'm not doing that. I wonder what happens if you do that, but I'm not going to do that. The fate of your friends and the Commonwealth may hinge on the decision you are about to make. With but a glance, you reassure your fellow exiles that you know what to do.
One final opportunity for salvation.
Alright, let's look
Too
at this
bad
first.
For the rest of you.
He was repulsed by what he saw on the blood border, which sowed in his heart a yearning for a greater peace. He tried to use his influence to negotiate a treaty with the Highwing remnants, but not everyone was swayed. One day, he received direct orders to return to the front. When he refused to soil his hands again, they cast him down. There in time, he became affiliated with the Nightwings, and grew to become one of their finest rites conductors, until tragedy struck, and he was left clinging to life at foot of the sacred mountain. Alright. Okay. Good to know. Alright, who do I want to put these on? Ruki? I'll give you a little more... No, I'm gonna give the quickness to Pamitha. But Ruki, I'm gonna anoint you.
Ruki,
Whoa, wait. You serious, sister? Though I won't get my hopes up here yet. I mean, that Oralech, he isn't gonna make this easy, is he? Your choice is cast. As for your other companions, you sense a clarity of thought and purpose in each of them. They stand ready to support Ruki as well as you.
who shall stand with him?
Alright. And who am I gonna give this hope to? How about Pamitha? I'll give you some hope
Pamitha,
and make you my healer as always. Wouldn't have wanted to sit this one out, that's for sure, reader darling. And Volfred.
Volfred.
Venere trage.
Assuredly, my girl. Besides, we stand against Oralech. It is fitting that I should have to confront him myself.
Very well.
Those are to be my adversaries, then. And who is it, I wonder, who asserts her will over the group? You sense Oralech searching for you almost, reaching out to you. You, the shadow of the false Nightwings. They are nothing to me. But you who would relinquish your own liberty for the sake of them, strange. It is fitting, then, that I should have to face one such as you. Then Oralech stands at the ready, signaling for his two allies to do the same. By light of dawn, the cycle of the rites shall cease. Let us see if we can finish this ordeal before that time. The sky above begins to shudder. The final Liberation Rite is about to commence. Tariq, I am prepared, Celeste. Then let our song this evening shake the stars themselves. Aye, Celeste, let us make sure of it.
The final chance at liberation for the age.
Damn it! Okay, that wasn't good. Damn it! Oof. Okay, not off to a great start. Damn it! Nice! Thank you for healing us, Tamitha. Or Pamitha. I still do that. The sky rains ash. Soon shall your pyre's own mingle with them. Just then, the skies above begin to rain down fire. The final throes of the cycle of the rites, and the ending of the age. Ah! What? Oof. They're tricky. Oof. You were the Raymonds once again. I could not simply stand by and do nothing, Oralech. Yet that is what you did. When last we stood together on this blasted mountain, I fell. You simply stood. Oralech, what shall it take for you to be convinced I took no part in your betrayal? Oralech seems to consider the question, but only for a moment. Give me my damn freedom. Let me prevail, here and now. Would you promise to uphold our plan? To bring about a better commonwealth? No. I make no promises. I owe you nothing. Then I am sorry, Oralech. My love of country comes before all else. More than your freedom and our friendship is at stake. Your love be damned, Wolfred. Let us stand as adversaries then.
The orbs unclaimed again.
There we go.
Sputters.
Okay.
The Nightwings' pyre burns brighter for now.
Damn it.
Call out.
Nice.
Go against the adversary's pyre.
Okay. Damn it.
Quite foul for the Nightwings.
Oof, how did that happen? What? What just happened? I don't understand.
Both banished. Positively brutish.
There we go.
Right in.
Tamitha, our healer, you're doing so much for us. I'm sorry I'm not liberating you. So the false Nightwings bear their fangs at last. But that cannot be your finest effort. You think you deserve your freedom more than I? Then fight for it, damn you.
How he has changed, that Oralech. Grown old and bitter know these many years.
Damn it.
The orb quenches the
Oof.
flame. The fire of resolve.
Damn, Pamitha would have been earning her freedom right now. God.
The orb.
Damn it! God, without Pamitha, we're really hopeless, aren't we? Where's the orb? There we go. Volfrid. I got an achievement for doing damage with Volfrid. That's good. It was gold rimmed. That's good. Oralech stands, breathing heavily. He looks back on the thin lick of flame that is his smoldering pyre, before turning his attention back to your triumvirate. Come on, Ruby. No! It's all good. Come on, Tamitha. Oh! That was hard. That one was hard.
The Nightwings proved their worth. An outcome which left little room for doubt. Thus ends the Liberation Rite. And thus, the scribes have chosen.
We did it! We did it! I can't believe it. I mean, that's not to say I didn't think we could, but wow, we really did. You look upon Ruki, for what you expect shall be the last time you see each other. Any moment now, the Shimmer Pool shall engulf him. Any moment now, he shall return to glory and join with Volfrid's agents in the Commonwealth to help achieve the plan. Any moment now, the cycle of the Rite shall end, until at least the dawn of a new age. Any moment now.
And thus, the scribes have chosen.
Uh-oh.
And thus, the scribes have chosen.
Oh no, poor Ruki!
And thus, the scribes have chosen. Oh. Nightwings. Reader. What have you done?
What did I do? I don't know. This is getting a little awkward here. What's the holdup, huh? Each prior time upon the fall of Solium, the Shimmer Pool has opened, following the Liberation Rite, and taken in whichever exile prevailed. But now, all is still, and the light of the stars above has all but died. You sense a growing fear that it is already too late, that the Shimmer Pool shall not reveal itself again. Oralech approaches, his head bowed. The 8 scribes saved their greatest treachery for last. Then, something else catches his notice. Wait. A sudden rush of starlight cascades through the stillness of the summit. The Shimmer Pool has appeared again, different somehow, but open. Ruki looks upon it, but it does not engulf him, at least, not yet. It's red. That's troubling. It seems I was mistaken then. The 8 scribes. This is not their greatest treachery. It is their greatest jest. The Shimmer Pool is flung wide open. It seems that all are worthy now of freedom. Oralech strides towards the Shimmer Pool, but... Halt, Oralech. Oralech glances over at the lone minstrel, almost in surprise. The Shimmer Pool has lost most of its strength. You step inside, and you shall surely drown. Of that I can assure you. He laughs to himself at this. Then we have all been cheated. No. The Shimmer Pool is revealed, and one of you may still return as planned. But, as for who returns, someone shall have to choose. Ere the last light of the stars is extinguished, and the rites cease to be, this is the final trial of the scribes. The final trial of the scribes. Then, our confrontation, the Liberation Rite, it was all meaningless? No. The victor of the confrontation is to be the one to make the choice. Among those closest to the scribes. Either the anointed, or she who anointed them. Wait, I get to choose, so then it's either me, or my sister over there? Aye. It shall be either you, the reader, or... It shall be either or. Ruki, please. Make your decision quickly, lest it shall be forfeit. I do not know for how much longer the light of the stars shall offer you this gift. Ruki, choose yourself, please. I won't resent you for it. Please choose yourself. I'm sure I could do something for this plan, but I did all of this for all of you guys. I did this for you, Ruki. And all of your chums, you know? I don't need this. Please, Ruki, come on. Well, alright, okay. I think I got it. I made up my mind. Got some good news and some bad news, sister. The good news is you're getting out of here. The bad news is no time for long goodbyes. Oh, Ruki. What about Mama and your stupid uncles? Ruki. Ruki wishes to give up his freedom so that you may regain yours. Very well. Reader, madam, the choice which Ruki made, or rather the choice which he gave, it is now yours to make instead. This choice. It may keep bouncing back and forth like this. Absurd. It may, until such time as one of you is willing to accept the burden and the outcome of the choice. That is the trial. And I fear that there is little time remaining now. No, I gotta let Ruki go. Reader, if you and your companion are too cordial with each other to accept that freedom, either one of you, then I shall gladly take it. Freedom ought be more than some flirtatious trifle to exchange. Reader, what is your will? Yourself? This is your chance, and Ruki wishes that you should take it. Choose Ruki. Your intention this night was for him to return in glory, and it shall be done. Or Oralech. He earned his rightful freedom long ago. He deserves his justice. See, I do think Oralech deserves his justice, but he's being such a jerk about it. We're trying to make things right for everybody, and he's being real selfish. Like, I'm not gonna help change anything. We're trying to make it so that what happens to him never happens to anyone else again. And I don't know, he's just not gonna participate in that. He's not gonna be accepting of that. So, and I don't want to choose myself, so it's gonna have to be Ruki. Come on. Your intention this night was for him to return in glory, and it shall be done. You are decided. You have chosen Ruki. He looks at you with some astonishment. Ruki, sir, do you accept the reader's choice, or shall you make another? Sure, I mean, yes. Ruki Greentail hereby doth accept. Don't have to ask me twice there, sister. Then it is done. You see a look of genuine surprise flash across Ruki's face, and then he is gone. He gave a chance at freedom so that Ruki may yet have his. May he return in glory.
Godspeed, Ruki Greentail. By the scribes. No stars remain aloft. The cycle of the rites. It is finished. The Commonwealth. What shall become of it? What shall become of us? Nightwings. The opportunity to gain your freedom from the downside. Was it not enough?
It wasn't enough. We have to help everybody, not just ourselves. That night, the exiled Rookie returned to the Commonwealth. He was to be the last. The stars had faded, and the cycle of the rites had run its course. He found the Commonwealth in great upheaval. Spurred by the efforts of 5 liberated exiles, Wolfred Sandalwood's revolutionary plan had incited the masses. These exiles, and the starless sky, portended the return of the scribes. The people surged into the streets, shoulder to shoulder. Led by the 5 exiles, their voices shook the heavens. The leadership of the Commonwealth panicked. No blood was shed that night, and by dawn it was over. The leaders of the Commonwealth had cast themselves back into exile or joined in this new cause. Thus, in its 838th year, the Commonwealth had fallen. We did it! The plan worked! The new Saurian Union declared its sovereignty in the next year. Among the changes its election leaders ushered in, they vowed never to cast their people into exile, and they abolished the old Commonwealth decree forbidding literacy. Today, we still remember all of this. And we remember the exiles of the downside, whose deeds led to the dawning of our age, whether they returned or not.